Hey there, Joel here, and welcome to my channel Math World. Today we're going to solve another problem from the chapter Quadratic Equation. Question is already in front of your screen, and it is the area of a rectangular plot is 528 meters square. The length of the plot is one more than twice its breadth. Find out the length and breadth of this plot. So let us say that the breadth of the plot to be b. Okay, I'm not giving any variable x and y, just saying for breadth let it be b. Now since it's a rectangular plot, here I have a picture. So the area of this entire plot is 528. Okay, and the breadth is b. So I need to find out the length. Now, in the question, you are given that the length of the plot is one more than twice its breadth. So, one more as in add one, right? So, if I would say that I had one chocolate and I want one more, it is from whatever I had, I want one extra. So, here the length of the plot is one more. Then what? Then twice its breadth. That means whatever my value of b or breadth is, I'm multiplying 2 to it so that it becomes twice, and I'm not done. That won't be equal to the length. I'll have to add plus 1 to it. So this would become length will be 2b plus 1. So I have length and breadth, which means now if you remember the formula to find out area of a rectangle, it is very simple: length multiplied by breadth. You've studied this years back, right? And it must be drilled in your mind. So here what are we doing now is we'll write down the formula. Area is equal to length multiplied by breadth, or breadth multiplied by length, whatever. So b multiplied by 2b plus 1, and area is already given to us as it is 528. So I've just substituted that, and b multiplied by 2b will become 2b square, and b multiplied by 1 to open the bracket will become plus b. So all I have to do now is solve that. So 2b square plus b, get that 528 on the other side, become minus 528, and then you will have a quadratic equation. And once you solve using any of the methods which you already have learned, factorization, quadratic formula, completing square, you should be able to get the value of the length and the breadth. Okay, so this is what happens, and yep, that's it. And I hope you have understood this. If you did, then please go ahead and hit that like button. Okay, wait a second, let's solve another problem. What say? Here you go. Okay, the product of consecutive positive integers is 306. Find the integers. Now, short and sweet question, and trust me, very easy problem. Okay, now first of all, in this entire one sentence question, things that you have to know are meaning of product and consecutive positive integers. So product means multiplication, consecutive means one after the other. Okay, so if I say 1, the next number is 2, after that is 3. These numbers are consecutive numbers. Now if I would say 1, then 3, and then 7, then these numbers are not consecutive. So consecutive means one after the other, and they are positive. So we say now let the first number be x. I don't know whether it is 1 or whether it is 2 or whatever number, right? So let me give that initial as x. Now I could give, and please ignore that spelling mistake over there. I don't know how I missed it. It's not umber, it's number. All right, and so let it be x. So the next consecutive number will be x plus 1. After that will be, so the product of these consecutive numbers, right? So x is one number and the other one is x plus 1. When you multiply both these numbers, I need to get the answer as 306. So 306 is equal to x multiplied by x is x square and x multiplied by 1 is x. So simple equation, all I have to do is get 306 on the other side and solve it. And I have a quadratic equation. All you have to do is solve this by either factorization, quadratic formula, or completing square method to get an answer for that value of x. And once you get the value of x, that's it. All you have to do is add plus 1 to get the next number. But keep in mind that whenever you solve a quadratic equation, what happens is you solve it and in the end you will get x is equal to this or x is equal to that. Now there are chances that once you get those two values of x, one might be either positive, the other one will be maybe negative or whatever, or both might be positive. So over there, if say the number is negative, then you need to understand that in the question you are told that we are dealing with positive consecutive integers, which means if you are getting the other value of x to be negative, please ignore the sound. Okay, so if you are getting the other value to be negative, then you need to ignore that and consider only the positive integer and then go ahead and solve it. So for example, after solving x squared plus x minus 306, say you're getting x is equal to 5 or x is equal to negative 11. Okay, so in this case I will ignore negative 11 only because in the question it is mentioned that it is a positive consecutive integer and not negative, so minus 11 is not considered. I hope this part is clear. You will understand what I mean only when you solve this problem, and I've purposely not solved the entire problem because I want you to go ahead and practice to get an answer to this. Okay, let us solve another problem. Find two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. So we are talking about two numbers whose sum, that means I add those two numbers and I get it as 27, and if I multiply those two numbers I get the answer to be 182. So first number and second number. Okay, so let the first number be x. Therefore the second number will be, so it is a sum, right? So I'm adding the first number and the second number to get the answer as 27. So x plus the second number is equal to 27. Therefore my second number will be 27 minus x. Please ignore the sound. Okay, then the next part is the product of these two numbers is 182. So x was my first number and 27 minus x is my second number. When I multiply both these numbers I get the answer as 182. So x multiplied by 27 will become 27x, x multiplied by x will become x square with a negative sign, and 182 as it is. So all I have to do is put this properly based on the general equation and solve by any of the three methods. So I hope this part is clear, and let's go ahead and continue. So this will become minus x square plus 27x minus 182 is equal to 0. I've brought the 182 on the other side. Positive number becomes negative when you transpose it from one side to the other. Okay, and that's it. I hope you like this video. Please go ahead and hit that like button if you did. Share the video with your friends. Subscribe to the channel. Till then, this is Joel saying bye to you from Math World. Happy solving word problems.